What's up, everybody? Be OG Slinger and got Deamonmoon with me today, and we're going to talk about what are we going to talk about?
Our top 10 off the top of our head.
All right, I'm going to actually turn up your audio a little bit for this video,
Yeah,
and
am I too loud?
no, you're
Too
fine, you're
too
fine,
low.
but I just want to make sure that in the recording you're getting loud. So
Oh, okay.
there you go. All right,
All
so
right.
this has been my buddy for a while on Warframe. I would call you my wingman. You would call me your wingman, probably.
Yeah,
Not a wing,
definitely.
not a wing woman. Hopefully,
Yeah, definitely not.
we're not sexist.
Nope.
We hate everybody equal.
Yes.
So, all right. So what we're gonna do today is top 10 video, just all out bar top 10 video, top weapon of 2022, and I like briefly told you, and you wanted to tell me stuff, and I was like, don't tell me. I want to do a video. All right.
All right. So, Slinger, you're top first.
My top number one weapon of 2022 in Warframe,
Yes,
Kuvazar.
Kuvazar. Yeah. I agree on that. Kuvazar is actually pretty freaking awesome.
Yep.
Definitely good at with AoE. And to be honest, but my first one is kind of out of left field for most people. I like the Exurgist.
Well, put it on. Let's see what
I
it
already,
does at
yeah, I have
185
it
level.
right here.
All right, so I'm
I
going to put
have it
on the
right here.
Kuvazar.
Yep, you get on your Kuvazar.
All right, and just so you know, I'm not. I'm going to look at my build real quick. Hit upgrade. Yeah, so I don't have like anything to add with my Kuvazar aura wise. I don't have rifle amp on or
Okay,
anything
let
like that.
me make sure I don't have anything like that on
Yeah,
either.
rifle amp because you know what I mean. Rifle amp gives you a major boost.
All I have is steel charged. I'm
That's
fine.
that's perfect. That's perfect. All right, so your number one is the Exurgis. But wait a minute,
What?
dude. Did you think I was born at night? I wasn't born last night.
What?
Your
What did I do?
Exurgis is god level. You have a Riven
Yes.
that don't get me wrong. You know what? We have to accept it because I have Rivens on almost every weapon.
Yes.
Go ahead and show them what your Exurgis does.
All right, so this is my Exurgis. I call its name is actually Two Stroke. One, two.
That's funny because that's what your wife called you.
Oh, that is wrong, man. Nah.
Oh, that is so staying in the video too.
Oh man, that sucks.
Better name your weapons a little more carefully. Sir, that thing is destroying 185 heavy Grineers.
Yes, with two shots and defending even faster.
All right,
I have
well,
my arcane on. So finish off the rest with your Czar there, bud.
okay, but I'm going to say, honestly, um, that that weapon is pretty nasty.
It
So,
is.
yeah, yeah. So the Czar, obviously, very good contender. Does a lot of AoE. You get the knockback. I mean, I don't have Prime Sure footed on or anything.
Not
This
yet.
not yet.
He didn't get it yet.
So all right. I'll simulate some more for us. So okay, so mine is the Czar, yours is the Exurgis. What would your second weapon be of
Oh,
2022?
second. Ooh, Czar. That Czar is gonna be my second.
So, oh man, this is a hard one for me. I'm gonna be honest. Ooh, I would. I'm because this is not firearms only.
Right, right. It's not.
So I'm gonna
melee, and it's all weapons. All weapons.
right. Let me go through a couple things here. I'm gonna.
Weren't you excited about something new that recently popped up? Garuda's Prime Claws.
Oh my God, they're amazing. Yes,
Do
I'm
you
switching
think
to
they
Garuda
make?
right now. Yes,
I
I would put those as the second weapon in the game. You are, dude. This is why you're here. Totally why you're here
I
because
always the problem is I kind of almost know his top 10 off of my own head
you
because I
play
know
with
what he
yeah
likes.
you game with me a lot, and I'm gonna word that well because you play with me a lot would not sound good, but you
Yeah.
game with me a lot. So yeah, so her this is without a Riven.
hmm Yo, wow. Yeah, that's a lot faster. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that wiped out the Vitrica.
Did it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, the
So
Vitrica is so much fun for a heavy. I'm not a heavy guy,
yeah.
so the Vitrica needs its own video later. But
Yeah.
yeah, the claws on Garuda are amazing. So I'm gonna put him as number two, and I honestly, it's almost like you can't include it in a top 10 weapons of Warframe video, but you have to because it's prevalent
Yeah.
right now, and they're so
Yes.
badass. They're so
Yeah.
badass, bro.
All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Well,
That is
well, hold up though, because we haven't talked about your second. Oh, your second is the Czar.
yeah.
Okay,
My czar was my second.
so elephant in the room.
The elephant in the room. I'm sorry. This is not going to even be an honorable mention, but the Brahma, it's okay.
I
I hate
I
both.
agree. I see these videos all the time where the Brahma is a
Yes.
top dog,
Yeah,
and to me, it's a bow.
it's about that explodes. I mean,
Yeah,
if that's your thing, if that's if you love exploding arrows, go ahead.
yeah. And if
And
you're a
I
new
hope you roll a
player,
good.
just get me. Don't get me wrong. If you're a new player, the Brahma is an amazing thing to get early.
Yeah, Brahma is really good. Definitely to get early on, but actually, if you uh, it,
Once you've
I
used the
was
Brahma for a while, you know
yes.
it's not it's not that great a weapon.
The Envoy, I kind of ended up liking the Envoy more
Dude,
because one,
destroyed the Brahma. Destroyed the Brahma.
you have so much more ammo. You're
Yeah.
not just it doesn't matter. You're destroying more with an Envoy than
Okay, so then the Envoy comes up, dude. It's got to get a very good
yes,
mention in here.
yes.
People
Actually,
always talk about
that's
the reload being a problem and taking
yeah,
too much time, and I mean, there's so many ways around that in this game.
yes. Oh yeah, and
That's why
guess
it's a
what?
joke. It's such a joke because the thing
That
just
is why it's my
destroys.
third.
I agree. It's my
That is
third
my
too.
third.
It's my third too. The Envoy is all around a great weapon,
hmm
and you can deal with the reload speed. But let's put the Envoys on, and we both have Rivens, don't we, for Envoy?
Yes, we both have
All right, so
Envoy
I'm gonna
ribbons.
put the Envoy on. All right, Envoy right here. And neither of us have rifle amp. These are 185s. We don't
hmm
have rifle amp on our builds. Well, wait a minute. I might. I better check
I
that
thought you
before.
just checked.
No, I checked with the
Oh,
other
that's for
build because yeah, no, I have
that's
steel charge on,
yeah,
so
definitely with Garuda.
I'm good. All right, so you go ahead with your Envoy first,
All right.
and I'll
You,
watch
you, you,
from my perch.
uh, Okay, pervert. Stop trying to watch my Envoy. And one shot. 4 dead.
Yeah, yeah. And if you're at a high level in Warframe, you've got you've you've got the Rivens. I mean,
Yeah, this thing is just my Brahma cannot compare to this at
no,
all.
no, no, no.
This thing's fun. I love it.
People always talk bad about the reload speed. Let's talk about the arc and the distance that you don't get from the Brahma. You know what I mean? Like, let's be
And
real. Let's put it
yeah,
on a fair ground. The Brahma
and
does not have the shootability that the Envoy
not only
has.
that, the Envoy, if you aim in and shoot, you can actually control where this thing hits.
Yeah, that's a that's a huge thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so if you've like accidentally shot it and missed, you can go into zoom and re-aim it at where you were aiming for.
2 kills, 1 shot, 185s. I mean, it's just simple.
Yeah.
It, you aim, you shoot, you kill.
So
I think yours is actually doing better than mine.
uh, kind of.
Yeah,
Uh, Mine has the toxin, magazine capacity and damage on it.
nice.
Yeah.
Um, but either way, the envoy is like get the envoy, use the envoy. There's builds with the envoy that just do amazing without a Riven. But I mean, at the end of the day, if you're a high level player, you're gonna have Rivens.
Hey
You're
Slinger,
yeah.
can I show them against Nox my two stroke
Oh yeah, sure, of course. This is going to be a
185s?
long video. 185s. Yep. All right, I'm coming over there so I can get it on.
Wink. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's gonna go faster.
Yeah, because you got your combo counter up
Yep.
after your headshot. A lot of things. If you don't have the puncture or the punch through, you might as well just melee Noxes at 185. There's not any
Yeah.
Noxes in the game that are 185, by the way. But even at 110 or 120, you might as well just
Yeah.
melee if you don't have the right stuff. Because melee will still do the job, you know. I do have a couple weapons that will destroy.
Oh yeah, definitely your Sonoro.
Man, I want to bring this in now. Tenora
Is
Prime.
that your fourth?
It might be. I mean, it's an underdog, but I mean, there's other things. I mean, this is not just. I guess it's not just gunfire, right? It's not just primaries.
Right. So, do you
So
have any other things that you want to
I
include?
I do, I do. So the Tenora is gonna get definitely a good. I'll put the Tenora on right now. Tenora Prime. It's oh my god, the chucker. That's an amazing weapon too.
I
But
do not have it yet, so I haven't figured out how amazing it is. But when I do, I will find a way to even make it more stronger.
all right, so let's put the chucker on. Right, but let's also put on for melee. And I've renamed this so. Let's see, which melee is it? Most people put this just underneath the Nikana Prime. It's the. Let me see what skin I got on it. All right, the Tenet Slasher Prime. It's a joke, by the way. It's really not the Tenet Slasher Prime. It's is this right? Yeah, I think it is. All right, so this is the what the heck is weapon? I hate that when you rename a weapon. It's oh man, it's killing me. What weapon it was
uh,
originally?
what? Pop out of there. I think I have it in mind.
Yeah, it's the it starts with a D. Not anything weird like a distressor or whatever.
Oh no, definitely not a
No.
distress.
We don't do
Yeah.
rapiers. All right, so now I want to just yeah. This is Kuva Chucker. This is a great weapon. It just destroys Noxes. Her claws are actually
Tenet?
getting.
Is it? It's not the pennant.
No, the pennant's not. I mean, the pennant I was hoping for. You know what I mean? Some
The
greatness.
Dacra.
The Dacra. The Dacra Prime.
Dacra
Correct.
Prime.
So the Dacra Prime, that's what I'm going to show you next.
Because I
These.
think I actually had the Dacra. Actually, Dacra Prime cooking.
This is. Why is my claws working? I need to. Wow, her claws are working. I thought I put the
I
other.
think I got you out of there before you probably put it on.
Okay, so I'll equip it right now. But look at these claws on Garuda. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
What's our time at there, Slinger?
I don't know. Time to end the video. All right, let me put the Dacra on here. Yeah, I've got it not equipped, so it's called I don't know, Hasher Slasher or whatever now, but it was the Dacra Prime. So there we go, Dacra Prime. I should have been able to know from the but Dacra Prime way more powerful than you get credit for. Yeah, it's got a ribbon on it, but the reason I put a ribbon on it is because I noticed that it was so crazy. Remember, we were testing it against a Nikana, and we did one shot. I think we were at 165 level, and the Nikana Prime has a heavy attack that's worth more than the Dacra. But if you're just playing in game, the Dacra destroyed the Nikana Prime. So the Dacras, I feel like it's an underdog a lot of times because it's shadowed by the Nikana Prime. You know?
Yeah. Hey, Slinger.
Yeah.
So we're on 4, right? Yeah,
Is it?
we're on 4.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
4, correct, yep.
All right. So my 4th, if you reset up the me some heavy gunners,
Mm-hmm.
I'll show off my my number 4.
All right, sounds good. I just gotta,
Kill out the rest of these. Oh, is
yeah,
that your chucker?
yeah. Chucker is a really good weapon.
Yeah.
It's a really good weapon. So I highly suggest, if you have the means, get the Tenet Chucker. Is it? No, Kuva Chucker.
Kuva chucker.
Get the.
Oh
All
my.
right. So heavy gunners you want?
Yes.
All right. So let's kill, clear,
I've never
and
tried this weapon
parents.
on 185 heavy gunners yet.
All
So
right. Let me come over there.
I'm a little bit worried.
It's a melee.
Yep, it is my melee, and it is not doing exactly what I was wanting. It's getting there. There we go. It is super fast. It is actually a heavy. Yeah, this is a super fast heavy. It is a Zal, believe it or not.
What's the odds is that?
Um, I will have to look at the exact, but it is the let me look into the thing first,
Is
but
it a Bala or is it a?
um it's not a Bala. That is appearance, not a equipped. The link is a Verjeet 2 Jai.
Yep.
The grip is a Jayop, and the strike is a Dokram. Dokram.
Okay. So you'd rank that as your number. Was this 4?
4.
All right.
It has a ribbon.
So I'm going to put my Tenora Prime on now because I would rank Tenora Prime as a number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Um. Yeah. It's a good weapon. Needs some love. Not getting a lot of love and attention, but so what would you pick for number 5?
For me, this is kind of the reason why I'm choosing this is because it's good in certain situations,
Mm-hmm.
and I use it more so is my static core.
Static core.
Mm-hmm. Definitely when I'm out Eidolon hunting. It's really quick against the Vomulists. It pops them pretty quick. I do have a Riven on my static core.
We're Riven guys. We've
Yeah,
been playing a while. We like the
yeah,
Rivens, so
yeah. We've had to acquire certain Rivens for certain weapons that show promise.
hmm
A 6. A 6. Hmm. Definitely not the Trumna.
the Trumna. I can't believe it got tier S on
Yeah, I can't.
a lot of people's list. Trumna got tier S.
I'm gonna skip forward a bit. I'm gonna rank that as my 10.
I'm okay with that, but
Trumna
I would
10.
probably put the Brahma above the Trumna though.
Me, I would. I'm not even putting the Brahma on my
Really?
10. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh, that's a hard one there. We are going to piss off a lot of people today.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry, people, but it's my. That's how I. This is off of me. This is how I play. Brahma just does not. There. Not
Right.
at all.
And remember, these are like when I'm using the weapons, I'm not using rifle amp on purpose.
Like me, I would rather choose to use the Nataric than the Brahma.
You know what's weird? I love that Naderic.
Yeah, the Nataric is wonderful. Actually, there's my 6.
Are we on 6 or 5?
6.
All right. So Naderic's your 6. Bring it out.
Yeah. I don't know what I did with mine. I think I did it really quick. Yeah, I was playing around with it a little bit the other day. Yeah. And this thing, when you get perfect yellows every hit, it just crits all day. I mean, this is probably not the best build for it, but this is what I've came up with for right now.
So I'm going to go off in a totally different direction. Everybody that's watching the video knows where I'm going. But it has to be brought up because it's it's so used and such the meta for Eidolons. The Rubico Prime has to be on the list as now. If you're actually Eidolon hunting, Rubicon number or Rubico number one.
Yeah,
But this
of
is not.
course.
This is just general. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I mean, this puppy is such a good gun. Remember, this is without rifle lamp on, without Deadeye on. This is one hell of a sniper.
that it is. And the Rubico can also be really good without a ribbon.
Yes, yes, it's a great weapon, point blank. So had to bring it up. I'm gonna put it in there because it has to have a mention. It is such a part of the game. And then the Vectus, which is the next best Eidolon hunting weapon.
So that's your eighth.
Well, more like I agree with you on the Natarak, so I would be okay with that in the list, and then the Rubico being right after that because it's situational,
Mm-hmm. It
but
is.
but a crazy weapon nonetheless.
My eight has to be Cedo.
Oh my God, what a good call! The Cedo is a great weapon for AOE. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a great weapon, but then you're forgetting the Bubonico.
that's my number 9.
All right, so I'm gonna agree. You know what? I'm gonna put the Bubonico on 8, and then the Cedo on 9. And the reason for that is I don't use the Bubonico much because I hate that it doesn't have any skins.
Yeah, he hates how it looks.
It
I
looks
mean,
hideous. It takes
he
up
he,
half of your Warframe.
he doesn't like how it looks. Where are you, Slinger?
I'm inside the change room.
Come look at me.
Hold up 1 second. Let me put on my. You got your Bubonico on?
Yes.
All right, then I'll look at you. Hold up. All right, Bubonico. Yeah, look at that damn thing. It's giant. I've had
It's giant.
I've
I
had
kind of like
people
it.
I've had people come into my
Missions.
actual missions and go,
What the hell is that?
or WTF. You know, like
Hmm.
um
Hmm.
because it is so giant. And it's so infested looking. It takes up 1/3 of your body.
Yeah,
So
and there's no skins for it whatsoever.
no, I
If there was more skins for it, he actually, if there's any other skins for it, I think Slinger would instantly probably bring up the Bonico on his thing.
yeah, yeah, I would. Um, then there's also the Ogres, the Kuva Ogres.
Yeah, the Ogress is really good. Um,
It's just the problem is it doesn't have the horsepower right off the first shot.
yeah, it needs that extra oomph.
Yep. Until you've actually like look at this is an Ogress with a Riven with night night watch napalm and with a prime firestorm, right? So you're lucky if you get one to die so you can get your counter up. All right. Now, in a normal mission, it's way more usable because you're not going to be against all these
Heavy gunners.
Heavy gunners.
You're gonna have some weak Grineer in the mix,
and you'll get your counter up right away.
Yeah.
So that's why this gun is really good. All right, now I've got my counter up, and I'm just gonna destroy. I need prime sure-footed. I'll just jump up a lot. So I would put this, even though it doesn't look like all the damage it does. Yeah, I'll give you some for that, Bubonico. I would put the Cedo behind the Ogres and the Bubonico, to be honest with you. So I would put the Cedo as like a 9 or a 10. That means that that the Brahma doesn't even get on the list with me. Really? Ooh, I don't know if that's cool.
You know, it's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's the thing. You're not a bow guy.
No,
I'm not a bow guy.
The Natarik's the only bow I really like.
Because it's like one of the quickest and fastest actual bows in this game.
Right,
and
the lens is outdated. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. The lens is terrible.
Yeah, there's the Proboscis Sereno. That's actually a decent bow. I'm just not a bow guy.
Yeah, and actually, honestly, I kind of did really enjoy. Oh my god, that was a big spider.
We'll save this for bloopers. This will be at the end for bloopers later.
Holy crap, that was huge. I just killed it. It was on top of the AC unit.
It was a Florida barking spider.
It was probably about the size of a quarter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, you haven't seen shit, man. Banana spiders are big.
Don't talk about banana spiders. Those things are bad, and it's the most painful death for a male.
Dude, growing up in Canada, I used to take banana spiders all the time, grab them, and pull their webs out of their butt. In Canada,
banana
you ain't
spiders,
got Canada, you ain't got shit to do.
Banana spiders or weaver spiders, they're kind of in the same family, but the banana spiders you don't want to get bit by.
Yeah, I don't know. Just we called them banana spiders. They're giant.
And they're yellow.
Yeah. Yeah. They got the That's
the orb weaver.
All right, so
and they make giant webs.